Good day, fam people, how are you? I'm doing well, and today we are back with another video of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator New Adventure Legendary Edition, part, I think it's 35 now? Yeah, it's kind of crazy. To the person that suggested I do mods, I did go to Thunderstorm, the mods area suggested. I'm gonna be honest, I searched up times and things, it showed one thing that was about backstabbing or something like that, and I really didn't understand any of it. So, I'm sorry about that one. Yeah, so 60,000, it's quite a lot of money to play around with. Quite a lot of money. What would be good? I mean, explosives means any large formation really isn't going to cut it. Really shouldn't be used. What about the Dark Faction? Dark Faction's got some pretty beefy boys, doesn't it? Yeah, these guys jump straight in. Bomb, you know, yeah, I think that could go pretty well. I'm not gonna lie, I think that could go fairly well. 5. And then 5 spiked warriors. Because I can. What else would be pretty good? I don't know where the Dark Assassins teleport behind. Ooh, I feel like I should have a nah, it's hard to say, because if I get the assassin guys, would they just teleport off the edge? But at the same time, the chests are a pretty scary thing, because you don't know what they're going to spawn. Could spawn cannons, could spawn nothing good. Could just be trash, but you never know, so just in case, let's place, like, no, 5 on each side. Hopefully, like, a couple of them's got to survive, right? Now, what could we use? Tempest Lich might be advisable. Might be. Really depends on how they feel like playing. Feel like lightning arrows could be pretty good. I don't know about you, but you know, you can't really go wrong there. Hold on, how many did I actually place? 35. So we should go up to like 35, 45 would be ideal, right? Or 55, I guess. Yeah, 55 lightning arrows. Well, not lightning arrows, but 20 lightning arrows though. Peltrusts could probably be good because they have their shields. Yeah, that feels like a pretty good idea. At least it makes sense in my head, that is. You know, shields protect against, kinda protects against the bullets. And then, how about to make sure we don't, you know, rush to our deaths, we have a few banner bearers, maybe 5 banner bearers. Actually, that just seems overkill now I'm looking at it. 3 of them. Yeah, let's go with 2 Tempest Liches, why not? Just to balance out the numbers. Yep, there. And there to make sure they get caught by that, and then we can just have a bunch of shields, I guess, to protect against, again, explosives and bullets. 82, so we should go to 100 here. Reduce. Reduce. Then maybe 120, because you know explosives exist, and could be a big issue. And then 15,700, that's still quite a lot to play around with. I guess this is kind of like a dark ancient mix. Maybe like these guys as like commanders. I'm saying like too much, it's starting to annoy me. 2, 2, 5, and then we have 5 of these guys behind. Yeah, that seems like a... Seems that would be able to do a fair amount. So this side we have these guys doing AoE effect, and the shield in front. Shields get dragged in, these guys go in. Now I'm a little concerned that the cannons are just going to turn and tear through. So let us place something as a distraction. Dark, what do you have to offer? As a sort of sideshow, we'll say. Maybe, yeah, 2 exiled knights as the flanks. Well, not really flanks, but center flank, I guess. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them. And 2 400s would be good. Would be good. 300, 500 would also work. See what Ancient has to offer again. 500, 550. Huh. What to do, what to do. Why has it always got to be like this, where we have to make compromises? 'Tis truly the worst. 400, 400. You know what, screw it, why not? We'll have 2 of these guys at the side. I mean, they're kind of like the Flairmans, but, you know, cheaper. Large-scale ship warfare. I've got high hopes for this. I'm also noticing the fact there are clams, which might be a bit of an issue, but what could really go wrong with this strategy? And as you can see, the knights jump in, the cannons get confused and sort of try to compromise on where they're shooting, end up killing only a few of these guys, and it's genius. Now as you can see, these guys rushed in, causing the explosions to go off, and the knights are already in their faces, and they don't know where they're aiming anymore. Mr. Caribbean here, well, Blackbeard is destroying his own guys trying to kill the assassins. And as you can see, the lightning is just tearing through them. And the liches are working. That's the most important part. The liches are working. Well, it's not the most important, it's sort of just a side piece. And as you can see here, these guys are just overwhelming this side, which is good, because these guys would be annoying, slowly picking away at our shields. Like, have any of you seen the Pirates of the Caribbean one, the one with Blackbeard in it? Spoiler alert, the mermaid, you know, picking people off at the water. That's what I was thinking, kind of concerned about, because the shields just get picked off. Come on! Hit your shots, please, for the love of God! Oh, Whitebeard's getting involved. So, we don't really have anything to counter the big bosses. I was kind of hoping that the Peltress and thing could wear them down. But thankfully, we have a bunch of shields that will hopefully slow them down, and we have the AoEs failed over here. They just failed. They did not do their jobs at all. So we're just gonna have to hope the Queen dies. No, not in real life. That's already happened. L to all the British people. Not gonna lie, this seems like it's gone a little wrong. I think I focused more on the whole, you know, killing lots of units instead of killing the most important ones, and I ultimately failed at both regardless. Please, if you're going to try attacking, even... What are you aiming at? I mean, if you hit him, then fair enough. You are worthless. Now, as you can see, the shields are at least holding them back. You guys both missed. Oh, never mind, you got him. Yikes, I feel bad for anybody here. Y'all were led astray. I mean, at least these guys semi-survived. They did their jobs at the very least. They killed the harpooners. Which can't be said for these guys, who completely failed at their one job. And the explosion's obviously tearing through everybody. That's why we had a double layer of shields, but... Oh boy. Hey, maybe it's not going to explode. It exploded. I mean, these 2 Peltress survived. That's something, right? Go look at the bright side. Yikes, the bright side's looking dimmer and dimmer. What are you even aiming at? You're not hitting anything. Honestly, just die, just die. This was clearly a failed attempt. So... Clearly a lot of things need to be overviewed to make sure this issue does not occur again. So first of all, basically everything has to change. Basically everything, yeah. What faction? Since I always want to have one, or at least only a couple of themes for fight. Don't want to have like a bunch of different units. That's why I don't really use... You know what, let's give the super faction a try. Let's have them try to match up a bit. 4 of them. A couple of super squads behind. I mean, really, how are they going to handle that? The answer is they're not. There's no way they handle that. Then I think we should have probably, yeah, Trinity to handle the, or at least divert the cannons. Actually, this guy should be at the front, this one at the back, because he has the Chronomancer ability. 2 Super Kings, just as bodyguards, I guess. Super Knights I feel like are just not good. I think it's the combination of weapon and shield just doesn't work well together. I don't know about you, but I got a feeling this is going to go swimmingly, hopefully. What is the good faction? Good faction obviously has to work well with this, why wouldn't it? 31? We'll go to 41, hopefully. Nope, too many. It's all about the aesthetic at the end of the day. 41. And now making up the massive range. Hold on, yeah, 51. 61. Ho ho ho. Don't really want to use some of the other stuff, so we'll go with Chronomancer at the very, very back. Maybe a line of devout gauntlets behind? I mean, it works. It isn't as pretty as the last one, but it should do the job. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? It's the super faction. They're the strongest one. I remember one of the comments saying, super faction's the best one. So I feel like they wanted to see super faction more. Which is fair. I mean, they are a cool faction. Now fire! The idea is that the explosions are sort of not really reflected but deflected by all the shields. I mean, if they're just gonna oh! Nah, we good. Oh no, that was just a regular one. That wasn't even the explosive. You see that one? That was deflected. Now, as you can see, everything's going to hell here. But the 2 super squires are going in. So, like, 40 units at the front. But behind them is going to be what really slaughters all of them. Like all the glaives. Because they're like the lightning ones, but they're just cooler. They're just a cooler version of the lightning arrows. Faster, less range, but cooler. And they have a shield. Shield and range is always a pretty nice combo. Even if it's not that strong, it's a nice combo. What are you doing? I feel like we got this. Apart from the fact this squire's all the way over here. Oh, I guess they jump back for their ability. You need to help your friend because they're getting jumped. And this side seems to be going swimmingly again. Because the glaives are getting involved. That's more like it. Ooh, and you got the cannon. You didn't get it, but you hit it. That's good. And you hit the clams. That's wonderful. And the Super King and Chronomancer haven't even got involved truly yet, so I feel like we got this one in the bag. We are tossing them around like ragdolls. I'd love to see it. Oh, the glaives are being taken. They're being kidnapped. Kill them before they kill you, you know. Did you hit your own guy? You hit your own guy. Fool of a took. Chronomancer's evolving. Nobody asked for that. But it looks like everything's being wrapped up there. And we might be about to lose a few heroes. Let's see how they survive. Yikes, but it seems like they're still holding their weapons, so they're good. They're good. We're still good here. I was really hoping that glaive actually like turned and hit. Ooh, if that guy was still alive, would have been perfect. Maybe it can hit that. No, I was about to say maybe it can hit the corpse and bounce off, and sometimes that seems to work. Maybe it's because they're just about to die. I don't know. Blackbeard is about to slaughter the glaives. The glaives are about to have a bad time there. But hey, they cleared up here. You survived being dragged along, so you're just lucky. And it seems like we're just overwhelming them. We have the numbers advantage now. We started off with them having the numbers advantage, but now we've taken over. We've taken the lead. Now we ain't giving it back. They may still have a few tanks, but most of our units are tanks, so we're good. How could this go wrong? Jump them. Is that cannon gonna hit something? Nope, it missed the Chronomancer entirely. Sad times for them. Get her! And why do they always... They keep throwing just as she jumps, so it completely misses. Whitebeard's about to go crazy. That's... He's about to go crazy and gets bombarded. I mean, that pretty much does nothing to him since he's enraged. But it is funny watching all the projectiles fly into them. Especially when it knocks them back. Go to the water. Oh? No, no. Yup, there goes the Super King. Our strongest unit is now dead. But we're still good, because, you know, look at what we're fighting. There's not much left to worry about, is there? What are you aiming at? Oh, Whitebeard's still alive? Yes, he is. He's enraged again. No, no, that was just the golden sort of splashing. He's still alive. He's holding his weapon by the looks of it. Yup, there he is. There he goes. Why are you guys running up on her? She is still very much alive and you're all gathered. Unit's being dumb. But, yep, she's gone. She's gone. And we... Chronomancer decided enough was enough, I guess. And that's only 1 out of 3 levels. I do appreciate the large-scale battles, though. Those always seem to be popular. I mean, last couple of videos weren't the best, but that's probably more of a thumbnail thing, or the algorithm being cruel. Who knows? Now, this looks like pumpkin catapult heaven. I don't know about you, but that looks like the ideal situation for pumpkin catapults. Matter of fact, pumpkin boss, and then pumpkin catapults. Oh, and whilst we're at it, skeleton archers. Just think about it, think about it, think about it. What are you going to do against skeleton archers? You're all gathering up in one massive group. That is basically prime positioning to get decimated. Now we need something that can obviously kill the knights quickly. So what would ideally do that? I'm thinking a Whitebeard and a crazy captain. Crazy captain. Let's actually throw in bomb archers as well. I feel like that. Whilst we might kill our own guy, it doesn't really matter. Not with this amount of firepower. Obviously you've got to put the explosion in the front so you don't blow up everything behind it. Dark faction, do you have anything like really cool and up front? 50, we could have 5 skeleton kings. Nah, we'll hold off from that. We'll hold off from that. Shredder. Have I ever used Shredder? Let's go. We'll put Shredder in front. Shredder, and we can have a bunch of kings. No, I don't. It's gonna be too laggy. I feel like the savages are still a good option generally. How many did I place? Did I just delete? Yes, I did. Pumpkin boss, get back in here. Tag in. I guess 5 on each side would be ideal. That's good. We'll go with another row because these guys are aggressive, and I like that a lot. You can't go wrong when you're right in their face, can you? And if you do somehow manage to go wrong, you are doomed from the get-go. I feel like the rest should be up to these guys, because these guys, again, AoE. They're basically a mini version of that giant king sword. Not this one. Oh, they don't have it. Doesn't matter. Now, I'm kind of concerned by the vampires, but I feel like they're just going to get killed in the barrage. Which is the ideal situation. They get slaughtered in the barrage. Now, you telling me anything's getting through here? If something does... We're screwed. We're cooked. Nah, we're cooked. We're doomed. They're literally converting us behind lines, and we're just killing our own guys. And the Dark Savages turned around. This is the worst case scenario. Okay. So issue number 1, we need to get rid of all of these because that guy just gets right behind all of us. Hold on, maybe it's a fluke. No, it was not a fluke. I can confirm now, it was not a fluke. So they can competently get behind us. Let's have a line of knights, I guess. Nah, their weapons trash. Swordsman? Yeah, it's not ideal, but they do damage. Like, a significant amount of it. So maybe there's some 30 of these guys behind to act as fodder. I feel that's a solid counter. Not an ideal counter. But again, we need to focus on the barrage. So whilst these guys get a little confused, he's converting everybody. Oh, I really do hate the conversion ability when they can just zip through everything. Like, there goes half our formation, and they haven't even gotten it. Everything's gone to garbage immediately, but we have a lot of arrows coming in, so surely that solves everything. I mean, how is any of that going to survive that much firepower? Y'all got that, right? Yeah, they got that, they got that. Currently, we cannot even tell what's happening since all the Dark Savages have just jumped into battle and are throwing everything around like it's a salad. They have I think we killed him. I think we successfully killed him. Apart from this one skeleton, but that's a minutish yet. Like, look at that, they're already dead. So now all we have to do is focus the rest of the fire on here, which seems like most of our melee units are dead already. And this is what I was talking about. Our swordsmen are basically have a mini version of that. Which, I think the main upside isn't that the fact it can hit multiple things at once, which is a great upside, but it's the fact it does damage over time. Which, when combined with the fact it can hit multiple opponents, means it usually kills multiple opponents in one swing. That's its greatest upside, in my opinion. Because without the AoE, it's nice, but it's not crazy. And with Pumpkin, you are basically our front lines now. You're all we got. And there ain't no way they're deflecting this many attacks. Plus, we have reinforcements coming in. We'll be good. We'll be aight. We'll be aight. It's not like we can actually tell what's happening anymore. But it seems like we'll be aight. We'll be aight. Most of their units are fodder, and the ones that aren't seem to be stuck. There is a little bit of an issue with the pumpkins seemingly backfiring at times. And the fact that collisions mean we can't see what's happening. And it seems like we've killed about a third maybe of our skeletons, which are our main source of damage, really. But it seems like everything's dead, really. Anything important's dead, so it seems everything's good. Everything's good. The Dark Savages just go crazy. They are just crazy offensive. I kind of hate how fast, like the Necromancer guy or whatever he was, they got behind us. That was stupid. I think that was just dumb. Because it wasn't a teleport. He literally just zoomed by at insane speeds and converted us. I think if you're going to put those two together, that's just crazy. It's a little busted, in my opinion, to have those two together. Because the main issue, the weakness of such having an OP ability of converting your enemies is basically negated because you're right behind them. And you can cause mass chaos easily. When you'd usually have to place a bunch of units to create a good strategy to distract all the opponents. In this case, he's just right behind and it's already causing chaos in one move. That's really bad. That's very bad. We might actually still lose because of that, because we are losing people by the dozen. There's no way we lose. If we lose, I'm using OP units, I don't care. I think we're cooked, not gonna lie. It seems like we're cooked. Yup, we're done for. Wallahi, I'm finished. I don't actually know the context between that meme, but I saw it a few times. Wallahi, I'm cooked. You are a failure. You are literally the... You should just be there on the front lines helping us, but no, you were dead. You are not alive. You were very unalive at that point. 100,000, that's a lot of money. What can we buy with that? We can buy an Isn't that what they have? Don't they have that? Yeah, they have an overlord of their own. The Great Beast final boss. That literally costs everything I have. Let's hope if the final boss... Kind of goofy, not gonna lie. But it better be powerful. Go get him. You already divided. You have split off by mitosis. That is not great. Just kill everything. If you just kill... I'm not even going to bother freezing in time, because Lord knows you're not going to be able to tell what's happening regardless. Okay, it looks like things have half semi-cleaned up. It looks like we're getting jumped, but that should be expected at this point. We're at a major number disadvantage, which is going to be. But a lot of damage seems to be happening. Things are dying. I think that's good. I think that's good. As long as it's not our guys. And since two things have just died, I think it means it's not ours. I mean, it looks like they only have fodder left and the king. That's kind of a... Yo, we good, right? Yo, final bot, you got that, right? You can kill that, right? I mean, I spent so much money on you. Sure. Okay, yeah, we're good, we're good. He's only semi-damaged, so he's alright. They basically only have basic units left. And yup, it seems like they're done for. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Just kill him. Just kill him and don't fall into the water. That's literally the only two things you have to do to win this. Don't. Oh no, he's still alive, isn't he? That's a blue. That's a blue guy. Go up. Go up, you stupid idiot. You moron. You had one job. It was going so well and you just threw. You know what? Two of these. What could possibly go wrong? These guys, yeah, the amount of impaling that's happening, surely we're good. Surely they can handle it. I mean, they're basically going to kill anything in a vicinity, or at least they're going to freeze it in place. Did he knock half of them off the map? I saw a bunch of guys go into the abyss over here. What happened? Y'all good? Those weren't our guys, were they? I mean, they're all skeletons by the looks of it, so no, they weren't. Still concerned because it doesn't look like there's 5 of them here. Why not? I sent 5 there. No, 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 no. You good? Oh, they're so injured. Oh, you're so cooked. That's the position they're in right now. This guy's position is actually good though, because they're gonna get stuck on these woodenry and things. Or woodenry. I mean trees and rubble. So as long as he just kind of stands there and the enemy can't move. Yep, there we go, see? Yup. That's basically the plan. See, I'm a genius. My brain is actually incomprehensibly big. I'm basically Megamind, but without the massive forehead. Honestly, I'm so smart. I knew I shouldn't go on the offensive there. You gotta play calm, defense with an ability like that. You just have to wait it out. Oh my god. Okay, I think this is the final level we're gonna do, just 3 levels. Honestly, I think the way about this is to, no, actually, yikes. I think the biggest issue is the gunslingers. They're the biggest issue here, since anything else, you can just brute force with shields and things. But the gunslingers, no, they're a major issue here. So, I think the best way to go about this would be to do exactly the thing I just said would be countered. Don't ask me why. It's all... have faith in the process, you know. Yeah, have faith in the process and you will be rewarded. With what? I don't know. But we'll get there when we get there, you know. Basically gonna have to have a lot of shields to survive the onslaught of bullets, you know. 80 there. And just for the sake of looks, we're gonna have pikes. Wonderful. I mean, look at that. The amount of shields there's got to be crazy. Now we've got to go back to the ancient, go to these guys, and then 120 of them. See? The amount of spears and shields here, there's no way we get overwhelmed. We'll put one at the bottom here. Yeah, 140 of them. The king. And then we need some kind of amazing firepower, not gonna lie. We're gonna need some kind of crazy guns. That way I can pick off the gunslingers. If the game allows me to. What I mean by that is the fact, you know, auto-aim and all that. Aim assist, because they were helping me aim, clearly. It's useful to me, right? Now I'm gonna have these guys at the front, because I know somebody's gonna try to take a shot at me. Where are the gunslingers? Yep, okay. I didn't think I'd get any of them. You know what? Okay, I need to rethink my idea. I think the best way to go about this, for dealing with the gunslingers is the fact we can't deal with the gunslingers, we just have to try brute forcing it. That's my idea. Comment down below if you think I'm a genius or if you think I'm an idiot. If you comment down below you think I'm an idiot, I'm blocking you. If I actually don't know if I can actually do that, but if I can, I'll block you. Because that'll just be a big meanie thing to do. Now surely this amount... You're all good over here, right? I mean, surely the ancient kingdom doesn't get slaughtered. I mean, the gunslingers are obviously going to have shot their guns, right? Yep, see, they're shooting. They're shooting. They don't know what they're shooting at, but they're going to start shooting. So most of these guys are going to run out of bullets. And by the time they reach, well, by the time we reach them, they're going to be cooked. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? They're going to do nothing. They can't do anything. Look at the spears poking out of this. This is so intimidating. Bullets are going to be deflected. Sure, sometimes it's not all about the raw stopping power. I mean, look at the way tanks have become more angular. That's so they could deflect the shells, because they know blocking it isn't the best idea. How did you blow your... I mean, I'm not going to complain. If you killed a gunslinger, that's... W moment. They are literally blowing themselves up, but I appreciate that. I think the gunslingers are going to have reloaded at some point. But don't worry, we got the ancient guys. What could possibly go wrong? The amount of troops we have here? It's crazy. If it wasn't for all the smoke effect, this would be a great thumbnail. It's all about the thumbnail at the end of the day. That's how you can get people's attention. Pikes, literally do your one job assigned to you in birth. They whiffed. They threw. And we be alright. We be alright. There's no way... I mean, they're dodging the spears. That's not great. As you can see, the bullets are being stopped. Relatively. They're being stopped to the best of our ability. Yikes, the shotguns really tears through us. But don't worry, we got a bunch of guys here. Maybe it's because they're all being stuck in one place, but that's okay. That's acceptable. Cacti? Yeah, you can't protect against spears. You may be able to stop like Zeus's lightning bolts, but you ain't stopping these. Is that a Cyclops? Yes, it is. Okay. Didn't know we were an X-Men. We'll be alright though. What could possibly go wrong? The gunslingers have reloaded. That's kind of problematic, but don't worry, they're not aiming at the main mass here, which is the most important aspect. I mean, the shotguns seem to be aiming here as well. Oh, never mind. We were doomed from the start. They have the Wild West guy. That's crazy. We were never going to win this. This army was never going to win. I thought we might have a slither of a chance, but seeing the Wild West guy, we're screwed. They're simply going to tear through us because they just clone. And clone and clone and clone and clone, and suddenly there's none of us left. But hey, you gotta admit, we put up a decent fight. I mean, most of the casualties comes from their own friendly fire. How did these guys... Oh wait, maybe that's how far they pushed us back. Some of us actually made it this far, and now we're just being pushed back to the very backs. Yikes. Come on, you guys got this. You see that spear? Boom. How are you gonna dodge that? The answer is you're not. Boom, we actually got one. Haha. If it wasn't for the Wild West guy, maybe we could have actually pulled through, or at least got very close to pulling through. But as you can see, there's just so many of them, we were doomed. We're doomed. This is it for us. Wallahi, I'm finished. Still don't know where that's from. Maybe I should research memes before saying them. Nah. To be honest, I don't understand most of meme culture. I don't even know why it's like, oh, I'm cooked. I don't know where that came from to begin with. You, sir, are a champ, dude. This is what I like about the Pelt Chest. Apart from, like, the split second they throw and sort of stop protecting, they are very protective. Like, right there, he just messed up, but you saw how well he was holding off. Jesus, we lost over 100 people. That was a slaughter. And truth be told, that probably happened over the span of a minute. That just dragged on into, like, 5 minutes through slow motion. Anyway, I think the best way to counteract this, in truth, is to go modern. Because what are you going to do? Really, what are you going to do? What are you going to do if I just do this? If I have a bunch of guns with some miniguns, because I can, with a line of AWPs, actually no, only a few AWPs. You know, budget has been rough. Budget's been rough. A couple of M16s, I mean, Scars of the Edge. And $500, what are we buying? A gangster. We'll have a gangster at the very back, you know, he's got his guards who are all snipers for some reason. But look at this, a line of P90s. If there's one thing I know about CSGO is they shoot a lot of bullets out and they're very good against lesser players. Unfortunately, I was usually the lesser player. I remember one time I popped off with an MP7, it was great. Anyway, hopefully, through sheer volume of bullets, we end up killing the Wild West guy quickly. Because if we can kill him quickly, before we can clone, it's a W. Hell, if we actually kill the original, even accidentally, that's why I picked P90. They shoot so many bullets, all we have to do is make sure at least one bullet, or however many is needed, hits the target. Because the bullets pierce through, eventually you're going to hit the original. So even if he has all these clones, sure, the clones may clone and clone and clone and clone, but eventually the original clones are going to fade away, then the clones after that, then after that. He's still alive. Our biggest issue is still alive. He is right here, and he's running in like he's that guy. He thinks he's that guy, bro. Once you get these minigun, oh, we're all empty. Yo. Maybe, wait a minute. We're reloading. We reload. Yes, we got him. See, that's the issue. Here, you have to protect him until he can clone. If he was at the very back, we might have been... Actually, no, he still would have been alright, due to, again, the sheer volume of bullets. But against most factions, that is a crazy OP unit. If used correctly, it's probably the most broken unit. One of the most broken units in this entire campaign. But I think we're going to win. Yes, they have a lot of firepower and a lot of people still left, but we also have a lot of firepower. They're killing us, so they are actually winning. We had so much going for us, but we're actually losing this. Yo, reload and kill them. I think they have more range than we do. I'm not gonna lie, this was kind of rigged. Reload, please. Oh, he's dead. But I'm also about to be dead, aren't I? Yep, we actually lost that. Okay, so where did we kind of go wrong? Okay, I think one of the biggest issues was that. I think we need more juggernauts. I feel like quality is better here. 2,800. What can we get for that? We get 1,400 twice. Grenade launchers might be an option. I think a Barrettes. And then something worth 400. There's bound to be something. Okay, MP5K. Let's go. I know we've sacrificed quite a lot of our units, but don't worry, the miniguns, they recover quite quickly. These shields are kind of trash, not gonna lie. Come on. I feel like they shoot off quite a few bullets and then they stop, allowing their enemies to recover just long enough to start shooting again. It's one of the biggest issues. You know, just light them up. I feel like this is one of the ones where you can just let it go, because it's not like it's going to be super laggy. It's not too confusing to understand what's happening. You just watch it unfold and hope for the best. And unfortunately the worst has happened. Reload. Yo, we still got snipers. Reload! You got this. Never mind, we do not got this. We're still losing. Okay, you know what, screw it. We're at the end of the video, let's be real. We're at the end of the video. So, where's Wild West? You know what, hit them with a taste of their own medicine. How do you like it? 5 of these guys. And then, in the respect of the ancient faction, we'll sacrifice a few hundred of them. I don't know how this is respect, but, you know, shut up. It's respectful when you think about it. You just wouldn't understand. Sacrifice a few hundred of them is the most respectful thing you could do right now. Anyway, I'm just going to let this play out, because again, it's the end of the video. I need to upload these videos quickly, you know, I'm getting busy this week. Some holidays ending, I suppose. This is the biggest issue with the unit, it's the computer. Your computer's the biggest nerf. That is the restriction. One frame a second, lovely. Feels like it's 0.5 frames a second. Every 2 seconds you might get a frame. Okay, I'm gonna have to end this. I click tab. I'm sorry, I clicked tab. You know what that means? It means the level ends. Okay, seems like I have to do it manually with ESC. That's fine. Okay, there we go. So, it seems to me that is not the best way about it. So, solution. Delete you from existence. Get the Dark Faction in. And since these guys aren't really tanky, well, they kind of are, but, you know, they're not too tanky. I feel like that's all we need, really. I mean, look at this. What are you going to do? We're impaling you no matter what you try. Even the Wild of the West. This is one of the hard counters, and you're still going to stab him. But of course, even if it's just one of him, he's going to ruin this. This is actually starting to annoy me. This is actually angering me. Surely you've stabbed the real one. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm restarting again. Let me restart. Oh my god, this is actually really annoying now. Overlord, please kill him. For the love of God, just please. 10,000. I've got 10,000 to spare. We're Neon. What do you have that's actually crazy? I need something wicked. You know, malicious. These guys have crazy range. I feel like that's malicious. Malicious enough for me, at least. Go get him. I don't care if it makes no sense thematically. You are going to... There's no way. That's what I say. You better not be freezing up on me immediately. Come on. There's literally no way you're surviving multiple hits. Your entire thing is that you're supposed to be squishing it. This is why I picked this guy. He's got fire and stuff. He's got 2 AoE. Not AoEs. Damage over times. Also, those vaporizing cannons go crazy. Oh, we already lost half of our unit, but that doesn't matter. These guys were sort of background characters that were supposed to help us decimate. Also, because these cool explosions, they just look so cool. I don't care if they were weak or they were OP, they just look so cool. They're shooting from their corpses now. But they look so cool, they look majestic. There is literally no way you haven't murdered them. You have 2 damage over time. You have to have hit the original one. Oh my god, this guy. I'm actually going to use DLC cheats just to kill this guy. Because I feel like I can kill him. Everything works out for that. But instead of just killing him, he just... Oh, we lost. Okay, so no, we wouldn't have won there. But as a whole, I feel like some of these ones I would have won. Okay, it's done. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so clearly, first things first. You, sir, need to die. So let me do some experiments. Oh, you're already going to freeze up on me. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now, if you survive that, we still have a few pikes to send in, because we can. Well, you know what we're adding? We might as well add another... just a bunch of bombs. And then we can go all the way back here, go to the Wild West, and then put everything into Deadeyes. So surely anything that survives gets picked off. It's a perfect strategy. I mean, really, what's going to survive that? There's no way... Okay, thank goodness. He does die. And now he's gone. Surely everything goes perfectly from now on. I don't know how these guys survived. They literally got hit with the same attack. But now we have so many snipers that if something goes wrong, it feels ridiculous.
Hiya.
Like, look at this. Even our own cacti just got double hit mid-air. Triple hit. We even targeted him ourselves. Also, I know our fire rate isn't crazy, but surely the sheer... Yeah, I was about to say, the sheer volume of bullets means they're killing more than we're losing. Yeah, okay. But honestly, the Wild West guy is the most annoying due to this spammy regeneration, cloning. Because it feels like if you don't do it right the first time, you're just done for. You have to sort of plan around him. But that's about it for today's video. Well, not today's video. There's 2 videos coming out today, obviously. But enough for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe for more. It greatly helps the channel. Comment down below if you want to see me do anything on the channel, whether we tabs or anything else. I do not have any other announcements, so thanks for watching. This will be what I'm fighting next video, if you want to tune in for that. Oh boy, this is going to be a tough one, isn't it? We'll see how I beat it next video. But until then, thanks for watching, and as always, have a good day.